House Republicans taking on financial regulators by looking at current and proposed regulations on businesses. But President Obama has a different take.
We need to make America the best place on earth to do business. And this is a job for all of us. As a government, we will help lay the foundation for you to grow and innovate and succeed. We will upgrade our transportation and communication networks so you can move goods and information more quickly and more cheaply. We'll invest in education so that you can hire the most skilled, talented workers in the world.
So is the government's desire to regulate businesses crushing job creation? Joining us now is the chair of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, Congressman Darrell Issa. Good morning, Congressman. So are all the restrictions and regulations stymieing any kind of a job growth?
Well, you know, we're listening to, at AmericanJobCreators.com, we're listening to the job creators. And today we're having two panels of witnesses, large and small businesses, progressives and academics, to say, what are these impediments? Are they real impediments? So what we're doing is beginning the dialogue with the American people by listening to them, particularly the job creators, to find out what they think the impediments are, what they think the rocks in the knapsack are. Right. Now, the president has at times said the same thing. He reached out to the Business Roundtable and asked them the same question. The difference is, then he comes back, sadly, and starts talking about, we'll build telecommunication. Well, that's a private sector element in which government normally taxes like crazy, right, and makes it slow and difficult to roll out systems. So in a strange way, even when he takes credit for something that the government highly taxes and is slow to allow the regulation. Right now, one of the things we know is we need more spectrum for wireless. That will help us have more high-speed communication, and yet the FCC is not yet moving on that. Sure. There's lots of those areas where we want to work with the president to help him understand what real job creation in the private sector is.
Now, Congressman, are you looking to undo regulations that went into effect during the Barack Obama administration just over the last couple of years, or are you going to look at anything, you know, to the back of the book, where it's been on the books for a very long time?
Steve, it's been 30 years since Ronald Reagan said that he didn't want to end government, but he certainly wanted it to work side by side in the creation of jobs and the like. We think that we need to look all the way back, but quite frankly, we're not trying to make that decision as either former businessmen or former lawyers here in Congress. We've opened up AmericanJobCreators.com. We sent out over 150 letters to the largest businesses and industry groups in mining, manufacturing, and agriculture, and said, you tell us what you believe the impediments are. Then through our committee, we'll send it to the other committees with the help of the GAO doing the studies, and we'll begin looking at those regulations anew.
Congressman, with your deep business background, do you believe that we could unregulate ourselves out of this significantly, or are you talking about small gains?
Well, you know, Brian, the small gains is very important, because in business, a 2 or 3% advantage can be the difference between no sales and dominating an industry. And that's part of what we want the American people to understand is, come to us, we'll do the little things we can. Maybe we can't eliminate a regulation, but maybe we can get you a streamlined answer more quickly with the same final outcome and save you millions or billions of dollars in development costs. That turns into a 2, 3, 4% lower cost of doing business in America. And you know, the American people deserve those kinds of results.
All right.
All right. Well, Congressman Darrell Issa, the chair of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, sounds like you have your hands full.
And you will.
As he gets down to business.
Yeah, good to see you.